if we're faced with, we don't have the authority to talk about that with you.
Who is the union?
Who is it?
Yeah, who's the members of the union this time?
Or is it, there's
What
a lot of
what is the
members
question here?
that
The
it
question is,
represents.
who's the union over here?
Right, but I mean, when
That's
you
the
bring
question.
up like we don't have the authority, it
Who do
isn't
we
about,
talk to?
it isn't, the union has no authority over her good.
Not authority. Do that, will they say to us, it's, a employee issue with the union, it's, we don't speak about, or can't speak about that with negotiations with you. And negotiations
But
are
that's not a
underway.
negotiation, Peter.
I'm
An
not saying it is, I'm
upgrade.
trying to find
I've
out
gone through
if we're
upgrades.
gonna be thrown a curveball, I want
We
to be
We
ready
wanna
for
have
it.
an answer for it.
They could throw us a curve, but when an employee puts in for an upgrade, you're not this person's working outside of her field, okay? And she's doing more than a pay grade level, at the level 4. Now, she's doing the work of a pay grade 6 in the position of a grade 4. The union, you can notify them of your intentions, but the not the contract, in this case, it's the Board of Selectmen, it would be an employer, right? This isn't a negotiation, she's arguing her case is that,
So do
They
the
could tell
selectmen
you
have
that,
the
I-
authority to make it a 6?
I believe they have the
They
authority to
do.
make it. We gotta also keep in mind that we're not talking about Ross, we're talking about the position.
Right.
right.
So
It's the
when we
position.
go to this meeting, we're talking about that position requires so much
Right.
work.
Which is what I've always said, I've
Right.
never used
We never
Ross
said-
as.
No,
It's
I know
it's
it's,
above a
yeah.
pay grade 4, or
Absolutely.
entry level. It
Well,
requires
who is
it.
the union members who is the union for the town?
Is there a union rep or something?
I don't
That's
get
what
to
I'm
ask.
asking.
I have
Who
to
here?
ask Ross.
Who, it's gotta be somebody here.
It's not a selectman,
Pam
right?
is our steward, but the rep from, I think it's Boston, is Joe McCardle.
So do we have
Like I
them go to the meeting too? So if the,
I know when, my own experience,
I
I
don't
put in
think
for
that-
upgrades, and a union person, and, cause I was working, doing a job, you know, 2 pay grades up from what I was in, I put in the thing, I kept a record of what I did in the notebook. Now, we're, like you said, this is not personal, this is what was required, and this, how many hours you're working, what you're doing, the amount of paperwork that's involved, and, with the 40B, the research that we request and stuff, these are all things that are attributed to a pay grade 6. And now, I can't tell you what our Board of Selectmen would say, that this is it has, they are the ones, they are the employer. And the employer makes that decision.
Can't
So,
we have
okay.
the union rep there,
Well,
request that he come?
I honestly personally don't feel that the union rep should be
Right.
there.
We're
Okay.
asking the
This is
selectmen to make it a
CBA.
pay grade 6.
Okay,
And we're
position,
Position, a pay grade 6 in 35 hours.
right,
If you're not willing to do that, tell us why.
right.
There's no negotiating, there's
That's
no
pretty much the
secrets you're
answer
gonna
we
be,
wanna
tell
know.
us why you won't make it a pay grade 6, which you have the authority to do.
Right.
What a lot of, and I can't stand when you hear this, is when they say to you, we've called other towns. And this is what I had said to Roz one afternoon on the phone when I said, when I was approached by the finance committee. And they said, you know, they kept kind of compare us to other people, and I said, each individual town stands on their own. And I said, I want
Yeah.
you to show me, you keep minutes of your meeting just like we do? Show me where you made the phone calls to all these other towns. Cause you didn't. You might, if you talk to them, then you gotta have a record of calling them. So show me, and then show me where you discussed it at a meeting with your other board members that said, I called Swansea at such and such a time, spoke with this is what they get, but this is their growth rate, twice the size of Rehoboth, or Dayton, so, you know, if they're not paying it, then neither should Dayton be paying it. That, to me, is a comparison, not just what you think is happening, or calling their town hall and saying they get paid $6.75 an hour, you know,
Well, I'll be at next Wednesday's meeting anyways, in the town hall upstairs. We ain't gonna meet that weekend, right? That's what you're saying?
well,
Probably no.
Zach
I'll find out,
wants
I'll
to,
find out tomorrow.
Alright.
to do a little bit of work on
Let
it.
us know.
So I'm
I'll
letting
text.
the selectmen know you wanna discuss the secretarial position, the revolving account, or the revolving account being taken off the.
We wanna discuss, the pay grade level
Yeah.
for the,
Position.
the clerk's position, because that's what you, basically, they refer to you as in the paperwork. The pay grade level, the, hours for the clerk's position, the, funding, around the, funding around the
Application
fees
fees?
that the ZBA takes in.
And why are we roofing the minutes?
Yeah, that, I think that will go hand in hand.
Still like to know.
And maybe they should invite the accountant. Right?
Yeah,
You should invite the account.
it would be up to them to plan their,
Strategic. You think they're still up there?
They could be. I wanna make a motion that we approve the minutes of July 20th.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We have some forms that we need to sign, I guess we don't have to sign them tonight.
I signed mine.
I've signed
If
mine.
you sign them, I'll take them.
These, the sexual
I've been
harassment policy.
Sexual harassment now
Yep.
29 times.
And conflict of interest laws.
Yes, and I need a signature on the minutes.
I don't think I got that.
No, not me.
It's at the end of the, she gave some,
I got this one here, but I didn't get that one.
It looks like Bob got 2 copies of that
Sexual
too.
harassment charge.
Maybe
Last
same
29
thing.
times.
You know how I gave you an extra copy?
It was from
Oh,
sexual
okay.
Everyone
harassment.
reminds me
Oh, really?
because
Yeah, the other
Bob
copy.
signed.
It was-
No, this here.
conflict.
Some people, it looks like Bob and myself,
Signed
had 2
it.
copies of the harassment.
You had- you had two copies?
They were in the book.
They wanted to make sure I got it.
Wait a minute, what's the other one, the conflict of interest?
Conflict of interest and the sexual harassment.
Alright,
So everyone should have 2 papers.
Yes.
It's not,
I need this one here, conflict of interest.
So maybe, yeah.
Does Bob need that one too?
Yeah, I did mine.
Conflict.
Yeah, but I think you did the same
Bob's
one.
good too. No, but Bob did do both. He did 2 of the sexual harassment and 1 of the conflict.
Oh, alright.
But
Once a year.
Oh, guys, we're all set, thank you. Oh, a
We're gonna
motion
make
to
a
end.
motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
We're all set, thank you.
Already went there?
I don't know, but we're still on until,
Yeah, tell them to kill it for us, please.
Sorry, who seconded Kenny?
I second it. Or did I make the motion? I'm not sure.
Bob made the motion.
I second it.
Record book.
So, sexual harassment.
Oh, here we go.
What's
I got a
going on
copy
at
of
Hawks Fork Home, it's just another
Sorry.
level.
Straightening that out because of the casino going.